1998 Toyota 4Runner. The radio is not working properly, so today I'll show you how to remove the radio and replace it. So today we're going to try to fix the problem. If you can't fix it, I have another radio to put in. So for all of you who are wondering how to change it, I'll be able to show you now. First thing you want to do is put the key in, turn it forward but not start it, pull the emergency brake, put it into neutral so that you have room to work over here, and pull out the radio. Next you'll want to pull out this console cover. It's not attached too well, they're just little clips, so you're going to pull the whole thing out, turn it, put it to the side so nothing happens to it. Next thing you want to do is pull off these little buttons. They just slowly pop off. Okay, pull this one off. Pull this one off. Just be real gentle and do not lose them. Then you want to pull the faceplate off like that. Put it to the side, and then inside there's one screw, and there's the other screw is deep right in there. You want to remove those two because it holds the faceplate on. So what you want to do is get yourself a screwdriver with a magnet. Put the magnet on it, unless you have a magnetized screwdriver. Get that first screw back there. Unscrew it real gentle with a Phillips. If you don't know what a Phillips is, it's the one that looks like a star. Gently take it out like playing that game Operation. Put it on the floor where it's safe. Take your magnet off. Then you want to get this one on the bottom. Take that out. Put it to the side. Then you gently want to pull on this faceplate. And that's it. It comes right off. There you go. Just be gentle. Don't break anything. Then on top, you have these plugs up here. One's for the hazard. So you want to pop that out. Sometimes they give you a hard time. Sometimes they just don't want to play. Nice. There's a little button right here. You gotta press it down. There you go. And the faceplate moves out of the way. Put that to the side gently. And there's the radio. As you can see again, there's one there. One there. And you want to take your screwdriver and remove one side. Don't want to drop anything, because who knows if you'll be able to find it, or a replacement one. You never know. Oh, I dropped it. If you drop it, don't worry. You can always pop it out. Okay, take that one out. And then the one on this side of the radio. Also take that out. You'll see it's starting to slide forward. As it slides forward, you gotta slowly, you don't want to lose them. Okay, now you pull the radio out, and that's it, easy as that. The radio is out, you unplug the back of it, and you have an antenna. There you go. Okay, and that's all you need to do to take it out. Now's a good time to clean while you're in here, Now this only works on the 3rd generation 4Runner. Mine is a 98. What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be changing out my radio, my old Pioneer radio. It's not working very well. It's seen better days, for my newer updated Kenwood radio. Okay, let's get started. Put that one to the side. Let's see what we got going on here. And the new radio, the new Kenwood, comes with radio, some microphone, that's pretty old school, and the other key. Okay, now according to this is a microphone. If you want an external microphone, which nowadays we don't need because our phone doesn't need that anymore, but that would be the microphone that you put up in the corner up by your sun visor. But we don't need that right now. As far as this, we take it, put it to the side. Look, it even has a jack for a microphone. I don't think that'd be that wire, but we don't need that right now. Seems like a pretty good radio, pretty good deal. First, let's start with this. Okay. Here's all the wires. The mute, I know nothing about that. If you're using it on your boat, marine radio, remote, the antenna controller, and the power. And the black is always the negative, so it's power negative remote and power constant. Let's keep your radio and your clock on. Then it has the 4 speaker wires. You're going to keep those separate because we're going to link them up with ours. Okay. First thing you want to do, you want to take off this housing because you will need it for the other radio. Don't lose the screws. Put that to the side. We'll be installing that on this. I'll take your little faceplate off. Without breaking it. There you go. Don't want to ruin that. Okay. Oh, so this will screw onto this. Oh, take the sleeve off. You don't need the cage. Find where it fits. There you go. Perfect. This side. Oh, not there. Right there. Okay, put those screws back in. Using a drill, set it on 6 and on low because you don't want to strip anything. There you go. Other side. That looks a little far back. If anybody ever wonders what these keys are for, when your cage locks on, this little clip right here, what it does is you slide this in between the radio right there, in between the radio and the keyway, and it unlocks the lock right here. And it pushes it away from it so you can slide it out. Just in case you're wondering. We don't need that. What we do need is try to follow the same pattern where each one has, like, that's a solid purple with a solid purple. This purple has a stripe right there, a black stripe. I don't know if you can really see that. So it goes with the black stripe on the purple. So that's pretty much what you'll be doing. Always remember, try to clip it a little bit more than what you need. Say like about here. Okay. Alright, this one is separate. It goes to the rear of the radio. So now you have to fish out the green ones. Here goes the two green ones, and there's the one with the black stripe, which is normally to the rear left speaker. So this would be the left and the right rear. So you find on yours the one with the black stripe, like that. It's always good to have one of these. Even though they don't always work great, still good to have them. Okay. Sometimes it's better you just do them all at once. All the speakers. Where are you? The other one was the purple one. That was a little short. Okay. Okay, that's the two rears. They go to their side. We should do the two fronts while we're here. Second to the last one. About a ½ inch on all of them. On your teeth, you want to put in second to the last one, which would be, it looks like 18 gauge. I don't know, this is an old pair. There you go. You want to just twist them up a little because you don't want one of these poking you in the finger. Okay, antenna, we have power antenna, so we're gonna need that. Did we have power antenna connected on here? No, we did not. Yes, we did, right there. So we're gonna need that. We don't need power supply, remote, and constant power we need. So you need to get your ground. Sorry, it wasn't remote, it was ground. You need your ground. Power. And this is the remote. This is constant power. This is the remote power. When you turn it on, this is constant power to keep your radio, to keep the time on your radio and keep your stations. So what do we got here? This would be for your rear speakers, your 2 front speakers, power, ground, power. Then you want this one. It says P constant, power antenna. That's good if you have an amplifier. That's good for that one. The mute we don't need. That would be connected to your little speaker I showed you in the beginning. So we want this one. Let's take a look. Next, you want to trim up these wires. Black for the ground. Get the red one. Don't forget to cut the red one. The red one is for the ignition. You turn the key on. The yellow is for the power. Okay. Constant power from the battery. You get all that off. Then you want to clip the gray one. Gray with the black stripe would be for the front right speaker. One with, one without the stripe on it. Okay. And you want to clip the white one the same. And then the blue one. According to this, it's just blue, but on the Kenwood side, it's blue with a white stripe. So leave that one for now. So the orange one, not used. The yellow one. Clean that one up. And these harness clips you can pick up anywhere, even Walmart. I got mine on Amazon, but you know, you can pick them up pretty much anywhere. Ooh, that was a little short there. Very softly, you don't want to bust the thing open. Strip it. Okay, you go. Okay, that's your white pair. It's the gray one. The other gray one. White ones are done, gray ones are done. Black one. And you gotta grab it like that, give it a little tug. What happened there? Sometimes you gotta give it a little tug. There you go. Alright, there you go. Try to clean up the mess a little. Okay. Now you want to take your main harness and cut a bunch of these little clips out. Grab a scissor. You want to go a little bit more than what it is. So say about right there. You want to cut a couple of them that size. How many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, let's just count it on here. How many you got? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you need 11. Start with 4, so you get the idea. Okay. Now with the heat shrink, we're going to start with the white one. Okay, slip your heat shrink on. Like that. Now this is white, solid white. So you want to get it together with this one. Solid white. This is the white black stripe. Now I know everybody says do something different, do this, that, and everything else, but I do what works for me. I've been doing it like this for a long time. Luckily, haven't had a problem yet. Put on like that. Grab your heat gun. Don't hold it in one spot, it'll burn. Looks like you're brushing the heat on. Got to cool a little. Do the next one. Slide that on. Now, white with the black stripe. Matches white with the black stripe. So again, the center. And remember, don't use your heat gun too much because you don't want to burn the wire itself, the insulation on the wire. Now you'll continue to do them with the rest. What else you got on here? The 2 grays for the other side. The other side, the front speakers. See? Slide that one on. Slide that one on. This is gray with the white stripe. I'm sorry, gray with the black stripe. Gray with the black stripe, 2 matching ones. Okay, those are on, nice and clean. Get your yellow one. Don't forget, yellow with yellow. Oh, almost forgot to put the tube on. And the yellow one is direct current from the battery. Now this one you want to make sure it's on really good. So you don't want any trouble with this one at all. When this one gives you trouble, you're in trouble. Okay. Again, heat it up. And get your finger in there because it's hot. Red power from the ignition. This one only has power when you turn your car on. Back and forth, so you don't have constant heat in one spot. You will burn the insulation on your wire. Nobody wants that. Okay. Black. Black is the ground. Make sure it's in the center. Heat that up as well. And what you want to do is you want to make it so it melts and it like snugs the wire. So this way no water or moisture gets in there. Sits in there. Okay. Now don't forget to put this one on. A little section of that. I need 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now same thing. This is the rear speakers. Same. First one we got here is green with no stripe. There you go. Green with no stripe. Let's just put these on first. Okay. Then you find that green with the stripe. Put those two together. One up nice and tight. Slide your sleeve over, like all the other ones. Heat it up. Remember, back and forth, nice and gentle. Whatever you do, don't touch it. It'll melt right to your heat gun. Okay. And again, let the green one. And that would be your rear left speaker. And the purple with the black stripe. Check it, find that black stripe. purple without the black stripe. There you go. Heat them up as well. That's it. And there you have it. Now, according to my last wire harness, this was the power antenna, which we definitely need. And on here, on this mishmash of wires, here it goes. That was my power antenna. So we gotta connect that one. So it turns out that the power control wire, which would be this blue one, is the P control wire right here, which is P constant, which is power control constant, I guess. Control, sorry, abbreviated, I don't know. But I do know that it's blue with the white stripe. Let's slide that back on, just so we always know what that is. Slide down. Okay. Grab a little chunk of this heat shrink. Slide that on. Get that one. Make sure it's in the center. Heat it up again. Making sure not to get too close. You don't want to burn the insulation on the outside of the wires. And there you go. Looks like a big bushy mess, but they all have a place. It's the back of your harness for your radio. You want to plug this in right here. Okay. That would be for a CD changer, old school stuff. That'd be for different channels if I want to connect amps to it. And that is for the antenna. So let's go see, put this in my truck and see if it works. See you over there. Okay, we're back. Let's see if this worked out as planned. This is the radio, the new radio. All we have to do now is plug in the harness, small one, the larger one. Harness in all the way. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Put the key in. As you can see, it's working. As you hold it, power's down. And that's it. Now I'm going to install it. Alright everybody, just remember, putting it back together is the reverse of taking it apart. Sorry about the light, it got a little dark out. I have to put on my light. Remember, if you have to use a magnet, because the screw doesn't always want to stay, just so you can get that one deep one back there. Once you get it started, take the magnet off. There you go. Pop the faceplate on. And just snaps right back into place. There you go. Then you want to put your little vent control knobs. Do like that. Put those back on slowly. You don't want to force them because you don't want to break them. There you go. They work great. Put this on. Remember this one? Goes according to that shape. It's like a key. There you go. And then this one, same. That shape goes on like a key. That's it. And then you want to put the bottom plate back on around the shifter. You want to just put it on this way and then spin it. And that also just pops right in. The little hooks back here, you want to get those hooks in there. There you go. And that's it. And that's how you remove and reinstall the center console and change your radio on a Toyota 4Runner 3rd generation. Thank you.